Hello guys, welcome back to the Hardcore series. It's your boy Jacob the Usurper, Jacob646, whatever you want to call me. And today we are on episode 12. So yeah, we're getting up there. We're starting to get into the episodes. The last few videos got a few nice comments, so thank you for that very much, guys. Today's episode I hope will be as good as the rest, if not better. That's the aim, I suppose. So let's get into it. We'll pick up where we left off here in our villager trading hall. As you can see, since the last episode, I've been doing a lot of the tedious work, minecarting all these villagers around, putting them into place, figuring out what trades they need and how we can get better prices and stuff like that. And I've pretty much got all the librarians in place that we need, or that we want anyway. We could probably do with a couple more, with like the more unique enchantments, like a depth strider and stuff like that. But for now, we have pretty much everything we need. So let's see what we've got. We've got a protection guy, we've got a fortune guy, we've got a aqua affinity flame and loyalty guy, we've got a efficiency guy, we have a frostwalker guy, a looting and a power guy, silk touch guy, respiration guy, channeling guy, mending guy, unbreaking sweeping edge guy, feather falling and sharpness guys. We also have this guy under the stairs, Guy Fawkes under here, which I'm not sure what enchantment to give him yet, so I've not locked his trade out, which if you didn't know, by the way, you have to trade with them in order to lock the trades at this, otherwise they'll keep changing every now and again. It's maybe every night, every couple of nights. So the prices aren't the best for these villages. I know I can get better prices if I really wanted to, but we've got so many emeralds, it doesn't really matter. And I don't think I'll actually be trading with these guys very often, as these tools aren't really ever going to break. And if I die, the world's gone. So it'll just be, it's just a useful thing to have in the world, this, I suppose. I think this area over here wasn't built up in the last episode. I think I did this off camera, but this is just the other side to the trading hall. So I think most of this will be librarians as well as over here, because most of the other villager types, we only really need like one or two of them. So we won't need like, I think, well, how many have we got of these guys now? Like 11, 12 librarians that we have. We won't need that many like stonemasons or fishermen, because there's just like one trade with each that we need. Like these shepherds, I'm trying to get white wool, and then we can just make all the other walls with dyes. As you can see, I've put a couple of the villagers in now, of the other trades. We've got the cleric and the shepherd in, but we're also going to get all the rest. So fisherman, no wait, that's a farmer. Fisherman, stonemason, we'll get a cartographer, we'll get a fletcher. There's a couple others, toolsmith, armourer. We'll get at least one of every type. But for now, I've kind of come to a bit of a bottleneck, because I'm running low on food for these guys to breed. There is also this guy who's just chilling on the edge. I accidentally whacked him with my sweeping edge, and he ran away and got himself stuck here. And he's very close to falling off. If he does, he will die. Bit of an adrenaline junkie. I think we're going to give this guy a special name tag though. But as I was saying, yeah, we're running low on food, but it's mainly because these farms aren't really up and running yet. We do have this guy who's not producing much, so we could do with getting the other 3 farms up and running. But we still have an issue, and that issue is we don't have enough iron to make a bunch of hoppers. I don't really fancy building an iron farm yet, because we've just finished this major project, and an iron farm will be another major project. So if we look in our storage room, we do have a lot of raw iron ready to be smelted. But over here in our furnace room, we only have 2 furnaces, which is not going to do that very quickly. So that leads us to the conclusion that, firstly, what we're going to do in this episode is build a super smelter. Oh yes, a super smelter. Probably not the biggest super smelter you've ever seen. It is a very, very simple design, just mine carts and hoppers and furnaces, nothing special. I'm also going to connect a automatic renewable smelting source to it, probably using bamboo. I don't think we could really use anything else. but then it'll just automatically work, and we'll be able to control it from this room here. I want the items going down a chute and then coming back up another chute. I think that'll be really cool. So first, this room needs to be decorated, and then we can start building the actual smelter. Yeah, so this is our blacksmith room, and this is our super smelter. Just kidding, this isn't our super smelter. We're gonna need something much bigger than that to call it a super smelter. But yeah, this is our blacksmithing room, or our smelting room, like at least the front of it, the facade, the decorative part of it. I've got each of the types of furnace. So we've got the blast furnace, the normal furnace, and the smelters. And we're just gonna use these for like anything little we need to do, like right here and now smelting, like non-bulk smelting. I think this decoration came out very well. Lots of iron, lots of hard blocks, andesite mainly being the main block. Got some coal here to make it look like we're shifting it into the fire. Hoppers along the roof with minecart on it, kind of make it look like it's transporting stuff around. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense, but it kind of looks cool, fills up the space. I've also been putting things on the windows, so it's like closing it off a bit. Well, then from the outside, we can also tell that it is a blacksmith's. This I'm going to put a bit of water in, so it's like for quenching, or for like if there's a fire, they quickly run over and dunk stuff in it if you get set on fire or something like that. We went with a soul fire because blue flame means it's hotter, and it's like a smelter in it, so yeah. Little anvil type thing in the middle of the room. Just put some detector rails on top of these smokers to make them look more like hobs. And then we have these trap doors, these trap chutes. See, these are going to be down to the actual smelter. I've red for down and blue for up. So what the plan is, you come in with all your iron or whatever. You lob it in this hole. It goes all the way down. Then comes down through this pipe in our villager trading area. And then it's going to come down underneath the base. Remember how I said this is going to be kind of like an industrial area for like the ugly things, ugly farms that we need and stuff. So we're going to have the smelter just here. Just a standard super smelter here. And then off to the right over here, we're going to have a bamboo farm that's going to act as the fuel. And then, once it's all smelted, it will come up here at the blue trapdoors and go into this chest. I'll have just a water stream, bubble column coming up, hopper here into the chest. So you can quite easily go from the storage room to the furnace area, chuck your stuff in here, and then a few minutes later it starts coming back into this chest. I think that'll work pretty cool. We are missing one important block for this place, which is here. We're missing a lodestone. So that's what I'm going to get next, and then we'll build the actual super smelter. So I came back to our starter base, hoping we'd have a lodestone somewhere here, because I thought we did, but we don't. So we're going to have to make a quick trip to the Nether. But while I was here, I thought I'd pick up a couple things that we've left behind. So I picked up some diamonds, all of our music discs, and this Swift Sneak book. I think we do have another one of these somewhere as well. So I might try find it. And then if we combine those two together, it might even be in the Nether, my other Swift Sneak book. So we're going to do a quick trip to Nether, try find a bastion, and try get a lodestone. Just going to pick up some of these fossils while we're here, because these are pretty useful. Good source of bone blocks and bone meal. If anyone ever needs a bunch of bones early in the game, or at any time really, come into one of these soul sand deserts, whatever they're called, soul sand valleys, is an amazing source. Bones galore. Oh, and we have arrived. Okay. Let's be careful. Let's be careful now. Like pigs to the slaughter. Hey. What you doing, buddy? We'll work our way from the top down, I think. These guys do a lot of damage. Ah. That was easy to get to the loot. Ooh, a netherite scrap. Beautiful. Hey, oh. Who's cutting the other? That's pretty funny. Oh, yes, yes, pig step. Oh. Yeah, pig step. We needed pig step. No lodestone as of yet, though. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Go on then. That was kind of close. Maybe I should be a bit more careful. So those axe guys, they do a lot of damage with those gold axes. And they run fast as well. They're hard to escape. Oh my god. All the gold. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wow. You think you get comfortable for a second and then boom, you're in head deep into lava. Thankfully we have netherite armor, so we have a decent bit of fire resistance. Probably should have brought a fire protection potion, but live life on the edge. Okay, now this is this little area is a bit more dangerous. There's plenty of places we could fall down straight into lava. Hello there, buddy. Oh, another netherite scrap. Lovely jubbly. Another chest over there. Let's go ahead to that one. Oh, there's one there as well. Please be a lodestone. Nope. Got another pig step though. Too fast for you. Ooh, a diamond shovel. Don't mind if I do. Right, if there's any chest that's going to have our lodestone in it, it must be this middle one. Nope. Okay, so we found quite a bit of stuff in that this bastion, but no lodestone. So I think we're going to have to visit another one. These are quite fun. These I like these because there's actually a risk that you're going to die, but you actually get a decent bit of loot for that risk. So they're quite enjoyable for me, these bastions. Probably a bit more enjoyable than end raiding. So I'm going to go find another one, and we'll pick up when I reach it. Ah, there's our next one. So we're just going to do the same again. Work our way from the top down. Oh. Oh. Beautiful. Oh, right. Yeah, we've been to this one before. Gosh dang it. That means we need to go to another one. I was wondering why there was no zombie piglins spawning. So we've reached another one. Oh no. Oh, skills. Come on. Yes. Right. Yeah, and this one we've definitely not explored. It does look really cool though, this one. I think, is this a treasure room one maybe? I'm not sure. Well, they've got all these cool lava pits down there, which looks fun. Same again, we'll start from the top and ooh. And we'll work our way down. Oh my gosh, yes, we'll work our way all the way down. This is a big boy. I think that might have been a mistake. I think that aggroes them, doesn't it? My gosh, there's a lot of these guys. Come on. Gotcha. Hey, nice big chest already. Lodestone, lodestone, lodestone. No. Just two guys chilling in a hole. If we go down all the way here, there should be some gold storage. Maybe I was mistaken. Okay, so let's go across the bridge. Oh no. That doesn't help us. Whoa. Did he just drop down or teleport? Wow. So this place is huge. Oh. A little bit of risky parkour. Definitely wasn't worth the risk. Hey, there's a chest. Lodestone, 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 lodestone. Nope. Oh, another chest. Hello, my friend. Nope. No. No. Oh, I have to go down and get that. Would fall right on top of one of these guys, wouldn't it? Oh my god. Oh, hello. They do have a lot of HP, them guys. Okay, so there's the magma spawner. We're gonna have to be careful because they can quite quickly get out of hand. We can quite quickly get a lot of them spawning in, and then we can get like swarmed. Come on then, guys. So we need to keep these guys finned down. Hey, they don't want the smoke. Okay, we're doing well here, we're doing well. Haven't been in any potentially deadly situations yet. Right, let's make our way over to the middle. 2 diamond swords and a netherite ingot. Beautiful. No sign of any lodestones though. We just dropped a piece of gold. Okay, we've not got any lodestones from any of these, which is annoying, but we did get that at netherite ingot, which I think we'll just have to use to make a lodestone. Good to know that this one has a magma cube spawner though. Can make some out of that in the future. But I'm gonna go head back to base now, guys. Back at the base now, guys. And we got quite a bit of loot from those bastions. Got 1 netherite ingot, 2 netherite scrap, half a stack of gold blocks, all these spectral arrows, which I'm not sure what they actually do, so I'm going to test them out in a second. Got a couple of pig steps, that's good. Some golden apples, that's also good, and some golden carrots, which is also good. I've not actually listened to pig steps, so I'm going to put it in. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll add that to the collection. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Just a golden arrow. That's pretty cool. I like that. Doesn't work with infinity though. So I just went to put away my netherite scrap. And look what we have here. We already have a lodestone. So all that was a waste of time. But at least we had some fun. Now I'll just put that there. And that's this room finished. Fully decorated. I think I added some banners and stuff since you last seen it. But yeah, fully decorated. We can now get the actual smelting part of it done. So as I was saying, we're going to throw our items down here. It's going to come down this tube all the way down to the bottom. And we're going to have the super smelter here. So as I said in a previous episode, this is going to be like our industrial area, I suppose. It's going to be where we're going to put all the ugly things, ugly farms. See, we have the tree farm already over there, which we don't really get much use out of, but we're going to have the super smelter here, and then we're going to have the fuel for the super smelter over there. Kind of want this underground, well, not underground, kind of like basement area to be kind of ugly, kind of exposed, but also kind of beautiful. Like all this stone I'm going to change for grass, and then through these little paths that I've made, they're going to be rivers running through. So as you can see there, I've marked out with wool like a river path coming from the ocean. I think that'll look really cool. And then either side of the rivers, we're going to have all our little farms. They're going to be ugly. Probably the most productive farms though that we're going to have are going to be down here. So the items are just going to be caught by a hopper, like so, and taken to this chest. Then the items are going to be sucked up by this minecart with a hopper inside of it, and then taken across a mine rail, across our furnace array, and picked up by these hoppers, put into the put into the furnace, and then taken out via this hopper here. This hopper at the back is for the fuel, which is going to be connected to a bamboo farm over there. So yeah, it's a fairly simple design. Just need to repeat this with a bunch of furnaces, and then put a mine rail across the top and across the back hoppers. And that's it. It's pretty simple. So yeah, that's it guys. Very simple, very easy. Also very expandable. If this isn't quick enough for us, we can always add more. As you can see, we can go all the way down there if needs be. If we have space, I think eventually we will. Now I need to set up something to power all these furnaces. Yo guys, yeah. It might seem like it's been quite a bit of time since I last recorded, or the last clip. It's because I was recording for a good 3-4 hours, maybe even more, and then I looked down and I realised that my mic wasn't plugged in. So all the footage has no audio with it, which is terrible, which is annoying. So all the clips of me building this place, they're lost, they're gone, they're unusable. But I think they were a bit incoherent anyway, as it was quite a stressful progress, a lot of finicky breaking things, trying things, doing things again, especially with the redstone. But I think we last left off with just the smelter, just like this as it is. So what I've added now is the bamboo and the bamboo farm. It's fairly simple. I've used the same minecart system we had at the frog life farm, so where there's one dropping stuff off and one collecting, so there's constantly one going around. And the bamboo farm is just it's pretty big. I think it gets a couple stacks each time, and it just uses flying machines in order to harvest the bamboo. So yeah, if you're not familiar with flying machines, they're just observers, which like these gets a see this observer detects this when it grows, sends a signal to this lamp, which is then observed by this observer, which then triggers this piston, which then triggers this observer and triggers the piston, triggers the observer piston, and it flies. Oh, like that. And it goes all the way across, and then it gets to the other end and turns back around and comes back to its starting point. Then just under here, I'm not going to break anything. There's like this dropper system, you can see it there, which just automatically drops all the bamboo when it's been collected by the minecart, which is pretty easy, but it actually took me a good like hour to figure out how to do this, which is annoying that I lost the footage. We also had a bit of trouble with villagers as they started falling through the ceiling onto us, but all that footage is gone, I'm afraid. And then once the bamboo's dropped off, it comes down here, comes up this chute into this chest, which is full of random stuff. But as you can see, the bamboo farm's doing very well. This chest's already filling up. And then items that we want to smelt, so iron or gold, something like that, that'll drop down in a chute here, go into this chest, get picked up by that minecart hopper, and sent through the furnaces, which is then picked up by these hoppers, sent into a chest, and then into the same type of dropper system we have there. We have over there, sorry, which then goes down a water channel, all the way over here, through this pipe up here, up there, and it goes back up to our little furnace room that we made at the start of the episode. So yeah, it's pretty, it took me quite a while to figure this out. A lot of trying to figure out where these pipes are going, trying to not disrupt redstone and stuff like that. So I've been on it for most of the day, probably about, I don't know, 8 hours, something like that, way too long. But now it's finished, I think. I think I can say it's finished. You could do with a few little, it needs cleaning up, let's put it like that. And I think I might remove this glass and just put down grass instead. I feel like that might look a bit neater, but I kind of wanted to see the items going through. And then there's also, because we've used slime blocks to break the bamboo, they kind of like send the bamboo flying. Like, look, there's some bamboo over here. So we might have to case this all in glass or something like that at a later point. It's time to test this thing. I'm going to chuck all of these down this hole. I still need to finish this pipe, so I'm hoping the is lined up correct. I only need some more trapdoors, but yep, they look good. Now if we quickly make our way down to the furnace array, you should see them all light up. Beautiful, look at that. These ones don't have fuel in yet, not sure why, but it's working. I think once it's filled all of these hoppers, it should start to fill these ones at the end. Then it'll be working at maximum efficiency. But for now, that'll do. Oh no, oh no. You don't understand how many times I've done that today. We really need to sort this well out. If we just watch this here, we should see some iron ingots floating up, I hope. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. They do fling up, don't they? Jeez. Good job we have these blocks here. But yeah, look at that. Stack and a half already. So yeah, that project's finished now. Smelter is finished. It was quite stressful though, I must say. It was probably more stressful than doing the villager trading hall. Right, that calls it for today's episode. We've just about run out of time now. I must apologise because that last 10 minutes isn't very great. After I lost all that footage due to not having my microphone plugged in, I was debating scrapping the whole episode. But I quite enjoyed the first part of it, and we did make quite a lot of progress that I feel like I couldn't really destroy or leave out of the series. So let me know what you guys thought. And yeah, we made quite a lot of progress. Got the smelter done. Fought a few bastions. Got some more villages in our trading hall. Did a bit more trading. And as you can see, I've already started to beautificate this area down here a bit. Started to put some more dirt and grass in. It already looks better. Apologies again for losing that footage. And thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure, as per usual. Hey, yeah, that's what I was waiting for. I wanted to see that going off one last time. That is a beautiful thing. It definitely was worth the headache now in retrospect. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.